Hey everyone, it's Bob again, and we are starting the second half of this week. We're coming up on the holidays, so things are getting a little weird as far as scheduling goes. So we just got back from Tucson, so now we're gonna get this load unloaded. And then we're gonna go down and grab another load that's it's a load of poles, and it's going to go to Idaho Falls. So we're going to get going on that, and we'll see what kind of fun we can have to wrap up this week. We're now up here to Layton, so we're going to get this unloaded. Well, we got all unloaded and back down here to Springville. Okay, there it is. This is a little better than that last load that I had because there's no real big gaps in the middle in between them. So this should ride a lot better. Okay, it's basically those two on that side stick out a little further than this side, but that's not a bad front overhang. He said 5 feet. The thing about this stretch trailer, it can be the closed tandem, or they can spread it out to those holes back there. That back axle can slide back, so I can do it as a spread, but it's always easier to have the wheels up close. It turns a whole lot easier. And there we are with 5 foot off the back. And because they're tapered, there's a bigger gap on the back, but like that middle layer, there's not near as much space in between. And they got the chocks. Don't know how long they'll last, but it's strapped down pretty good. I'm hooked up to a load of poles. They're 65 foot long. The trailer's stretched out 10 feet. Got 5 foot off the back, 5 foot off the front. And they're going up to Idaho Falls. It says strict 8 a.m. delivery time, so we're going to head up tonight. Looks like there's room to park right out really close by, so we'll head up and we'll get up there to do that. All right, we got up here, we found the place. They got a parking lot. Not much else, but that's the way most of these are. They just unload you in a yard somewhere. So we're here. They wanted me here for 8 o'clock, so we'll be here for 8 o'clock. Just hang out here overnight, and then we'll get unloaded in the morning. We just got home. We got unloaded this morning up there. Everything came off no problem. He ended up not getting a load for me to come back, so I just came back empty, dropped the trailer in Springville, but the week is not done yet. Apparently he's got a dry ice load that he wants me to pick up Saturday morning at 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. I'll be home for the rest of the day, and tomorrow I'll be home for most of the day, but I want to get out there so that I can have all the time I need to get right back. So I'll leave late tomorrow afternoon to drive out to Cheyenne, and hopefully we won't get caught in the snow. Okay, well, we are heading off again. It's Friday, so we're going to head up to Salt Lake, grab an empty trailer, and head out to Cheyenne to get some dry ice. A little bit overcast today. They say we're not supposed to have a storm move through until Sunday or Monday, so hoping that holds and that we don't get any weather going across Wyoming, because that's always, they just shut things down. So hopefully the weather will hold out. We'll be able to do things okay. Well, that was a bit surprising. Well, I pulled in at 11 o'clock tonight and was just getting ready to go to bed. The security guard saw me and came over to the truck after a few minutes and says, "Are you here for the Salt Lake dry ice load in the morning?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Well, it's ready." They had just finished it up. So he said, "If you want, we can go back and you can switch trailers." And I said, "I would want." So I swapped trailers already. So I'm going to start heading back, and when my time runs out, then I'll stop for the night and I'll get going in the morning. And that way the storm's not going to be, shouldn't be an issue. They're saying 6 p.m. tomorrow is when it's going to hit Wyoming. I should be home long before then now, so that's a good thing. We made it to Laramie. I would have liked to have gone further, but it's just going to be, it pushes my start in the morning later and later. So we're going to hit the sleeper for 8 hours. That'll finish out my 10. That'll give me plenty of time to get home, and it should be early enough. I mean, I can get going at 10 a.m. So that should get me out of Wyoming well before the 6 p.m. storm threat. I got an issue with my weight. I am way heavy on the trailer, so we're gonna have to move my axles back to get the weight up on the front. So we'll go do that. This is why I don't really like hauling close tandems. I like spread axles better. I'm 2,000 pounds heavy, so these wheels are all the way up. So I got to move them back. Not being familiar with it, I'm thinking I'm going to move it back at least 6 notches to get it back. That should take about 2,500 pounds. Okay, that moved it back 6. So we'll back in, and we'll move it back a little to lock the pin. Okay, well that worked out really well. 6 notches. I actually could have gone a little further, but you know, I'm not going to waste the time to do it again. So now we're okay. We're under 34,000 on that trailer. So we made it home. It's been a different week. Tucson, Idaho Falls, and Cheyenne. Anyway, we got home. Wyoming didn't give us any weather problems. That was good. Had a couple of flurries, and that was it. They were able to get the trailer loaded way early. That helped. So, yeah, all in all, that was surprisingly a good trip. So, maybe my streak is over of bad luck, and now we'll start having some normalcy, and things will start going a little better. Well, we made it home, and tomorrow's Christmas Eve. But this video won't come out until it's, well, probably about just before New Year's Eve. So I hope everybody had a good Christmas, and hope you have a happy New Year, and we'll catch you on the next one, and thanks for watching.